Vegas, baby! That's right, this week we're gonna review the movie The Hangover, brought to you by Todd Phillips, same director that brought us Old School, Starsky and Hutch, Road Trip, and this one was absolutely awesome. This movie was written by John Lucas and Scott Moore, same two guys that brought us Four Christmases and Ghosts of Girlfriends Past, which I really liked. And let me tell you, this movie is gonna skyrocket them right to the top. Hey, I could talk about how great this movie was all day long, but let's check out Mike from Fitz on Flicks and hear what he has to say about The Hangover. Fitzy?
The Hangover. I love this movie like my grandmother loves buying me sweaters. Thanks, Grammy. This movie is seriously one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. Directed by Todd Phillips, the guy gave us Old School, Road Trip, and one of my personal favorites, Hated, the G.G. Allin story. This movie is just as rude and wrong and crass and everything like that you would expect having seen those movies. The cast was amazing. Bradley Cooper, you've seen him in Wedding Crashers, well, he's better in this. Ed Helms, you've seen him in The Office, well, he's better in this. Zach Galifianakis, I wish I could say his name, but guess what? He's better in this than he is in anything else. You got Mike Tyson in this movie, you got tigers in this movie. They both like to bite people, they also both like to make you laugh. This movie is phenomenal. You got Heather Graham in this movie. Like the cracker she shares her name with, great with milk, she breastfeeds in this movie. Who doesn't like that? You gotta see The Hangover. My guess is by the end of the summer, we're all gonna look back on this as being the funniest movie. Check it out. I'm Mike Fitzgerald, Fitz on Flicks. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Fitzy. I couldn't agree with you more, and I think everybody else out there is going to agree also that this is going to be one of the funniest movies you're going to see all summer. The secondary characters that are introduced in this movie are unbelievable. The characters that you're going to meet in the police station, the wedding chapel, the little baby Carlos. You a dynamite, buddy. I'm hungry. Let's see what Matty has to say about The Hangover. Matty, what did you think about this movie?
Like everybody else on this planet, I loved this film. It stars four somewhat no-name actors, except for Bradley Cooper, who is a mad dog in this film. I think this is his breakout leading role. He's also been in Alias, in Nip Tuck, in Wedding Crashers. He's just great. They all head out to Vegas, him and three of his buddies, to celebrate one last night with their single friend. And let me tell you, hijinks ensues. They wake up the next morning, they've been roofied, or if you want to call it, they've been flooried. There's some funny names for roofinol, let me tell you. You know, they cannot remember what they did the night before. Next day, they try and piece together the evening. They have to go find Mike Tyson because they stole his tiger. Tyson was insane in this film, great. And they also run into this Chinese guy they locked in their trunk the night before, completely nude, named Mr. Chow, played by Kenny Jung, who is completely outrageous. It's probably the best total nude fight scene I've ever seen in a movie. And you get to see, once again, male genitalia.
You did?
Well, I think you get to see male genitalia. You see a whole bunch of bush. Rachel Harris, she was great in this movie. If you're into friggin' bitches, because this lady was the bitchiest of the bitches. Mike Epps plays Black Doug. He is a riot. I wouldn't care if he was my black dog, my white dog, my green dog, my orange dog. He is the best dog I have ever seen in film. Dan Finnerty, the wedding singer. This guy has been in a few of these films now, and this guy just nails it, man. I love how he does his, and I love you, effing this. Finnerty is great. Matt Walsh plays Dr. Walsh in this movie. You might know Matt Walsh from the Upright Citizens Brigade. He has a funny line in this film where he has to tell someone where to go. Heather Graham, she was beautiful in this movie. You know, she isn't in that many films, but this one she was really good in. She didn't overdo it, and you got to see her boob, and heck, I like boobs. But anyways, if you're a guy, you gotta get out and see this movie. It is hill friggin' arious. You will love it. Go see it. And let me tell you folks out there, it is not that far-fetched either, because I've been living this movie my entire life. Not quite waking up in the morning in a hotel room with a chicken and a tiger, but I have woken up in a couple hotel rooms with a few pigs and a couple cows. Back to you, PFF.
Thank you, Matty. It was a clean sweep. We're all in agreement here. The Hangover, absolutely hilarious. Run, don't walk to the nearest theater and see the movie The Hangover. They set the bar very, very high for this summer. Probably the funniest movie you're going to see all summer, if not all year. Thank you very much, Todd Phillips. Anyhow, until next time, I'm your host, Paul Fortey, for A Seat Apart Real Reviews.